Impala. We're just coming up on the northern side of Gowrie Dam now. Sort of on the other side of the water if you want, from where the camera is. A couple of Impala on the road there in front of us. These are different from the ones you looked at earlier. These are mostly females. There's some bachelor males around, but I also saw some bachelor males further along, or shall I say further on the other side, closer to the camera. Amazing to think that that one in the back there of the two, the one closest to us, was only born last year. So that specific Impala turning out there now, just under a year old. Amazing how quickly they grow. Inside of the back leg, the little bit of black from the belly coming through there. Of course, the markings on the face and the back side. Let's go have a look close to the water. Didn't hear that red-chested cuckoo now, but maybe when we stop again, if we hear it, we'll try and spot it, although they can be quite surreptitious. Let's just have a look at these Impala one more time. They're stunning. Eating some buffalo thorn leaves there. You see they're quite sort of carefully browsing. There's very sharp thorns. Buffalo thorn have got both a hook and a sharp straight thorn on it. But very tasty leaves. Even for humans you can eat it as well. It's compare it maybe to spinach. Imagine especially the female Impala at the moment eating a lot. They're essentially feeding themselves and a little youngster. And while the food is good, you should eat as much as you can, I guess. Let's go have a look down by the waterhole as well. Oh, what a view. Look at that. Beautiful. Some clouds in the background. And then to the right there, that bachelor group that you saw earlier. Most of those males actually looking very fit. Quite a few of them will be contenders come mating season, April, May. So the next few months there'll be lots of sparring and battling and deciding who's stronger already and getting the hierarchies all ready for that time. Have a look from those Impala to another bird. I've been listening for the red-chested cuckoo but haven't heard it. But one sound you probably heard now while we were looking at those Impala is this little guy. Blacksmith plover, or plover, depending on how you prefer to pronounce it. Again, we've spoken about them quite often, but I do enjoy these guys. They might not be the biggest birds around. They're about the size of a, what shall we compare it to? A bit bigger than a dove, longer legs, the size of a sort of medium-sized parrot. But they've got big hearts. I mean, they'll take on baboons or even elephant if elephant threaten where their eggs might be or their chicks might be. hiding. Very interesting way of nesting these guys. Most of your plovers actually, they just make a little sort of a form or a scraped area in the sand or in the mud or anything around this area, and they camouflage their eggs. The eggs are sort of spotted or mottled to really blend in. I've been lucky enough to spot their nest a few times, and it's very, very difficult to see. Obviously, for that reason, they don't want an elephant to just by chance walk across it, or a jackal to find it by chance and eat the eggs. So they're really fiercely defending, or willing to fiercely defend wherever the eggs might be. Then once the eggs hatch or the chicks come out, they also born precocial, so they're born fully developed. They can run around and see and everything straight away. Also extremely well camouflaged. And again, they might just hide from something, and the parents will do anything to distract potential predators or threats. Could have called him a white-capped plover as well. Beautiful white head. So now one more look around the corner here, just before we say goodbye for the morning. Just want to see if there's not maybe something making its way towards the water, maybe some waterbuck or more impala. Just disappearing there, we're not going to see it. There's a monitor lizard that often sits on that branch there. It's got a couple of great hollows inside that tree, but just saw the tail as it disappeared. Varanus. Actually, nothing much this way, but there's bachelor impala. Males just making their way back quite close to the camera. So I think while we're looking at them, I'm going to say goodbye from the vehicle. Thank you for joining us this morning on the drive. Enjoy the warthol, enjoy the impalas. I'm sure there's going to be more action as the day goes on. From myself, Peter, from Rob on camera, Jan back in the Live Control Center. Have a fantastic day, and we see you this afternoon on the Wild Earth Drive. Remember, it's in your nature to want to see this stuff. And it's also enjoyable, so it's a double bonus. See you this afternoon. Enjoy your day. Cheers.